Ignore that.
Yeah. Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Me and Michael.
You did not hear that. That did not occur. Shit.
While I sit here and use my fidget spinner. And I actually do have one as well.
I may have just shot a hole in my carpet.
Nice. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is kind of a update video. A good friend of ours, Danowsawa, Dano, or as me and Michael like to know him by his real name, Colin is his real name, if you must know. He even uses his real name during streaming anyway, so it doesn't really matter too much. He published a video today explaining something. I am just going to play this video through in its entirety, all 13 minutes and 56 seconds of it. 14 minutes, basically. And then me and Michael are going to talk over it and give our opinions, and then I'm going to tell you what I am going to do as well. Please understand this is not anything really as bad as you may think, but it is what it is. So anyway, Michael, could you please mute your microphone?
Alright.
Thank you.
Well, hello there, everyone, and welcome to big news of not the pause. Well, I don't know. This video is gonna sound like that there's some Mangagamer bashing or whatever. There really isn't. I really love Mangagamer. For one, I don't know Japanese, so I'm kind of behooving to other people to do all of my translating for me, because freaking, goodness knows I can't learn a language. I'm like physically incapable of doing so. So I legitimately love Mangagamer. I don't know what the title of this is going to be, so I don't know. It's not going to be passive aggressive or anything. There's gonna be something with like, I still love you, Mangagamer, cry, happy cry face. But there is some news regarding some of my playthroughs, and this is going to be very fun because I just complained about Remove Your Media LLC, which may or may not even be a legitimate company. I don't freaking know. But I received, basically, this morning, I received an email from MG staff, the Mangagamer staff. It's a legitimate company. What? Your sound card does not capture the sound. Okay, it's all good. My sound card doesn't capture the sound because there is no sound coming out of my computer right now. Anyway, I received an email this morning from Mangagamer, and they basically said that I was aware that they had quote-unquote cutoff points, but I figured I did not know what extent they were. I knew that for obvious reasons they probably didn't want their stuff on YouTube. I did know that there were cutoff points. I didn't know how long they were. And like, one of the things I do, with the exception of like games that have like zero localization, like at the time Shuffle didn't have much localization, if any, at the time. And then If My Hearted Wings has no localization, well, Moe Novel and semantics. Anyway, I was aware that that's one of the reasons why when I play games, I usually only do one route, so that there's a lot of other routes, and that will encourage you guys to go and, you know, buy the rest of the game and play it for yourselves. Obviously, that's not always the case. There are YouTubers who play the entire games, that they put them in like 4-hour chunks of videos, which is insane in the membrane, and then they don't even talk over them, and it's just, oh, well, let's just do this for... I'm not throwing people out there. But basically they said that I have 3 playthroughs. They didn't mention Really, which is odd, because they didn't mention Shuffle either. And I know Shuffle is localized through Yume Haven and other companies. So there has to be some kind of legal, like, it's not just Mangagamer being, oh, we're a Mangagamer games. I have an agreement, I'm guessing, with these companies who localize through Mangagamer. I'm assuming. Because really, Shuffle has other localizers, and then I don't know about Really. Maybe Yume Haven has them, and they haven't released anything about it yet. But I'm not sure. The speculations run rampant. Anyway, basically, they went through my videos, and they like legitimately went through my videos, which is one thing I complained about earlier this week with Remove Your Media, how they just saw the title and they were like, boom, just take it off. Mangagamer like legit went through my playlist. Apparently they were looking. I'm assuming I'm just assuming that they found my Princess Evangile Happiness playthrough and they were like, this guy plays visual novels. Let's check and see. And then they found my Princess, maybe it was Princess Evangile, I don't know. But basically, they went through and, like, I have time codes and everything, and I have this in my mind that, like, the person who's the staff member who found this, like, actually watched the video and was, like, laughing as he was watching my video. That would be great. I can't verify any of this. That would be awesome, though. Like, the staffer's going through, and he's like, okay, well, let's find where it cuts off the demo so we can let them... And then they just start laughing. And then they go home and download it so that they can watch it after I delete it. Because basically, Mangagamer is basically asking me, they're not telling me to, they're asking me if I could very kindly, like, can I quote anything? Yes, we kindly ask you to remove these uploads by Wednesday, August 2nd. For the record, this is August 1st, 1:24 p.m. I don't know what time, I'm not entirely sure where Mangagamer is based. Oh, look, their support hours are Japanese Standard Time. I don't know if that gives me more or less time. But basically, they're asking me to delete my videos before, I'm assuming they say seek further action against your account, which I'm guessing they mean, like, get in touch with YouTube and take down my account. So, first and foremost, I love Mangagamer. You know, they didn't just automatically take my shit down. They, like, sent me an email. They were very kind. They were very specific, too. They didn't just say, take down these videos. They were very specific. They gave me time codes. They were like, this is the reason why. They also gave me a policy. I can continue playing Princess Evangile Happiness. There are certain cutoff policies I have to abide by. And there are some Princess Evangile, like, for instance, Princess Evangile, the demo cutoff point is in Chapter 6. And this occurs at 2240 of your video, Episode 35, The Boy Who Cried Shinigami. You're welcome to keep this video up, but episodes 36 and beyond must be removed. So, I will have, like, my stuff, I will have partial play, I might delete my Tic Tac playthrough, I don't know. Does anyone even watch that? I don't know. That, it's a shame, because, like, my Tic Tac playthrough, I couldn't care less about. Like, I haven't done anything with Tic Tac since I played that, and it wasn't particularly my favorite playthrough. But my Princess Evangile playthrough, that was like, if I had something to show for, as far as my channel goes, I have a 36,000 view video of If My Heart Had Wings, thank you Steam, and my Princess, like, if I had anything to boast for, it was my Princess Evangile playthrough. That was my absolute favorite thing to do. Moonstone makes bad games, but they're the kind of bad games that you just love to hate on, and Princess Evangile, that was like, I still go back and I go through and I watch those videos. As pathetic as that sounds, I will go back and watch my own videos if it's in the Princess Evangile playthrough playlist. So, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of those, episode 36 and beyond. I don't know about Tic Tac. I might just keep all the ones I am allowed to keep. Tic Tac, it's all the way up to volume 6, which is hilarious, because they say the demo content ends at the end of the first day, which is 6 episodes in. So, you remember how long that prologue was? So yes, Princess Evangile Happiness, as far as that goes, you can play all the routes, but only for the first chapter. I'm assuming. I'm not assuming. I've looked this up earlier, and I can't exactly remember. There's a spoiler tag. Ayaka is being held captive by the goons, and the boss says, hey, Kiyoshi, go buy us some smokes. Remember that memorable scene? That's for the common route, though. So, may upload from the first chapter of each route as designated by the title cards. Okay, so we can do all the routes. So we're gonna get a little flavor of all the routes, and I know that sucks, but again, Mangagamer, they were really cool about this. They were pretty awesome. They were pretty awesome. Remember, If My Heart Had Wings. So yeah, I don't mind abiding by them. I don't want to, like, be that guy who they blacklist or whatever because I love them for uploading, localizing and translating games. It's awesome. Sometimes I wish they would translate other games before other games, like Love Rainbow ahead of Princess Evangile W Happiness. But hey, Mangagamer is awesome, and I've loved them since they came out. I remember when they first did the localization for Shuffle, we had a fan translation before that. I distinctly remember the fan translation, and then Mangagamer came out, and I was like, oh my god, this is so good. And then all of a sudden, just like they exploded, and then they did Tic Tac, which I will forever be grateful for them for, because I had to wait 7 years for that. I waited as long as I waited for The Last Guardian. I waited that long for Tic Tac, and then they also did Really Really, which was Kaede's game, which but yeah. So this is basically just a mea culpa, I guess, video, or at least explaining to you why some of my videos will be taken down. Which will actually, like, legitimately hurt my video upload counter, because, like, I have, like, 100 and something videos of Princess Evangile. Like, they don't even specify. For Tic Tac, they tell me that volumes 7 through 31 have to be removed. They don't even say that for Princess Evangile because there's so many. They just say 36 and beyond. It's hilarious. Anyway, so, like, they legitimately watched my video. I'm hoping the staffer that took these notes, like, actually watched and, like, legitimately enjoyed it. That would be awesome. That would be amazing. And also, they have an affiliate program, by the way. I might consider it. They offer 10% of every referred sale. Hey, support. I could just play all the demos of the Mangagamer games and, like, be like, hey, man, hey, guys, get you some Mangagamer, which you really should. They have great games. Oh, Deerdrops. That's also, I think Overdrive is, like, a Mangagamer company. I'm kind of confused because they're, like, Mangagamers, like, not all over my videos, but, like, I have a few games that are related to Mangagamer that aren't on this list. I don't know. It's kind of confusing. I'm not going to complain about it, at least, unless they, like, tell me to take off, like, all of my videos because of some esoteric connection between everything. But yeah, apparently we can stream. Yes, as far as happiness goes, Princess Evangile Happiness, we can stream the full game so long as nothing is archived. I don't really like streaming visual novels because it's cool to Oh, Leikaitsu is a developer. Oh wow, there's like a legitimate Mangagamer executive person on Is that a developer of the game or the developer of the Mangagamer adaptation of the game? I might have some answers for Leikaitsu. Oh no, that's a joke. Anyway, I don't really care to stream visual novels just because it's cool to hang out with you guys. But I think you guys would agree with me that I do a lot. It's like when I have guests on for visual novels and we end up talking more than we play the game. It's kind of like that. I don't know. I also sing more than I play the game sometimes. So freaking, I don't know. Anyway, in the future, we probably will play more games that are not Mangagamer. I still love them, and I still would support them. If Love Rainbow comes out, I will most definitely buy it. And other games. Like, they have other games that are great that I have no doubt would be awesome to play. But I don't know if I can show you guys the email. I don't know. I have an NDA floating around the Mangagamer offices from an application to be an editor, so I don't know what all I can share and what I can't. So anyway, as far as my YouTube channel goes, I will upload this. I'll wait a bit. I still have to download a few of my videos for personal use. So as far as that goes, a few hours from me uploading this video that I will go through and start deleting my videos, because Princess Evangile does deserve to be destroyed. I think at the end of all this, despite all the fun times and all the hilarity, I think the point to take from all this is that Princess Evangile doesn't deserve to grace my YouTube. The lolly routes of If My Hearted Wings do, though, apparently. Why did I go back and I played? I don't know. Anyway, now we're just getting into weirdness. Which makes me wonder, I wonder if Atlas is going to come after me for my Persona 5 stuff. I don't know. They're kind of weird about the whole uploading streaming thing. I don't know. They, like, get lax, and then they don't lax. Relax, don't do it if you want to get to it. Anyway, so yeah, we will continue Princess Evangile W Happiness, at least for the first chapter of all the routes. Get a little taste of all the characters. I wonder, I'm going to assume the first chapters aren't all that long. I'm just throwing that out there. But yeah. If you have any thoughts, I would be happy to answer any questions you might have in the comments. I don't know what questions you might have, but I mean, if you have some, then yeah, go ahead and ask them. Otherwise, yeah, don't go after Mangagamer. They're a great company. I would not have had Tic Tac without them, more than likely because nobody had any reason at all to translate it. Arguably, Mangagamer had no reason to translate it because they don't seem interested in shuffle games anymore. So apparently they don't sell that well. But I still do their surveys, and I still suggest them, and they put Facebook posts, and I'll put some funny little thing about Narine and Shuffle, and sometimes they'll reply with like a little XD or a winky face or something. So I don't know. I think one time one of them were all like, "Oh yeah, Narine is bae," and I was like, "Hell yeah, Narine is bae, Nara bae more like." Anyway, we're just getting into weirdness now. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.
So, you can unmute your microphone now, Michael.
I got pulled away like a chunk into there to help find a cat.
Fair enough, but you got the basic gist of what's going on, right?
Yeah.
So, what does this mean for us, ladies and gentlemen? Me and Michael and Tristan and all the other guests who have featured on many videos of mine that may have, actually probably quite a few of the visual novels I play have been through Mangagamer. What this means is quite a few of the playthroughs that I have done with Mangagamer visual novels, like Colin's, will be deleted. Because, for one, I don't like playing these kinds of games with companies, especially since 99% of the games, well, that's a bit too much. Okay, 90% of the visual novels I play are legally purchased. So, quite frankly, bite me. That's how I work it. I'm probably wrong, and some people will say, oh, that's not fair, blah, blah, blah. And you know what? Okay, yeah, you're right, not fair. But at the same time, if you don't want me to do this kind of thing, then yeah, okay, I'll be nice enough to say, yeah, okay, I won't. But at the same time, it seems like certain people are getting caught out and certain people aren't. I mean, that's one thing that's been ticking me off lately, is a while ago, Colin mentioned about the fact that the company Sprite that made the visual novel Koi to Senkyo to Chocolate pretty much deleted all of his videos for that visual novel and gave him a pretty nasty copyright strike on his YouTube page. So he was not necessarily happy about that. There were some reasons as to why this happened. As to what they were, I can't discuss. But there were reasons that he was told, I was told, because I was thinking about, as Michael may remember, I was thinking about doing that visual novel myself.
I remember.
Yep.
I have a good enough memory.
Yeah, we have, exactly. And then we decided, well, if that's going to be the case, then let's not do it. Let's just erase it from our memory, and it never happened. Probably going to be the same with quite a few of these visual novels.
Shh, my heart.
Yeah, my Princess Evangile playthrough, as it is now, will end. Because I'm actually almost past the cutoff point that Colin Danowsawa is at. I'm past it myself, which sucks. So I'm just going to have to live with that. I want to cry right now. I really want to cry.
I have no ammo for this air pistol, and I want to shoot it into my bed.
You don't blame Mangagamer. At the end of the day, it's the companies that actually own the visual novels. So Naval, Moonstone, Overdrive, they set the rules for Mangagamer, and Mangagamer have to relay them to us. At the end of the day, all that Mangagamer do is they take the visual novels as they get them from the Japanese companies, and for the most part, they translate the menus, the Unicode into English, and the actual speech and text into English. That's all they do. They don't... You may think, oh, they redevelop the games. In some cases, they make little fixes here or there, because they are allowed to, but they do not actually, like, redesign the game from the ground up. That's not how it works. They just translate it. And with these, of course, contracts to do these translations, comes rules. And Mangagamer, of course, have to abide by these. They're a company. They need to make money. If they do not abide by these rules, they get fines, they lose money, they lose contracts. That's not good for business. So I understand it. Like Colin says, still love Mangagamer. Still love them. I'm perfectly happy with them as a company. They have published some great visual novels over the years. Some fantastic ones that me, Michael, Tristan, and loads of our other friends have had hours of enjoyment out of. And we'll still have hours of enjoyment out of them. Because I still go back and play Shuffle even now. I mean, we're talking, what, 2006 to 2008 Shuffle was translated? I still sit here and play it from time to time, just because I can. Because
I
it's
just
fun.
watch. I can't get it on here. Well, I probably can at this point.
Yeah, so I am going to be going through some of my Mangagamer visual novels that have been uploaded to my channel. I will be deleting them, like Princess Evangile. I'm sorry, Michael, I know you wanted to complete it for recording purposes, but that's not going to happen.
Fuck.
Sorry, because I am past the point of what they like as well. Colin's way past the point. I'm like 3, 4. I think I'm more like an hour and a half past their cutoff point. So I'm just to make sure I don't get a nasty copyright strike on my channel. I'm going to delete them in the next day or two, which, yeah, okay, I'm not a fan of doing. I'm not even going to archive them. I'm just going to fucking delete them. They're going to go. The next time I will ever play any kind of Mangagamer visual novel, I will probably stream it. When I can, if and or when I decide I want to do live streaming. I've tried it before. I prefer doing recordings like this, personally. I do.
Because
But-
timings work out for everyone that wants to watch.
Exactly. But live streaming is fun, don't get me wrong. Live streaming is fun and it's cool. But recordings for me just work better. Because as you guys know and I've admitted before, I don't do very well recording visual novels or gameplay on my own. Gameplay videos, if I do most gameplay videos, they're silent. I don't talk through. I mean, my Max Payne playthrough, which will be coming again, by the way, and my X-Files playthrough, which will be continuing in the next couple days as well. I do those silently because those kinds of games you don't necessarily talk over, especially the X-Files. You don't talk over that. You let the story drive that. But yes, when it comes to certain visual novels, if they're published by Mangagamer, I probably will not do videos on it unless I can get express permission to do the entire thing, which I somehow doubt, but at the same time, if I do get it, then yay. But then again, there may be 1 or 2 visual novels released by Mangagamer that I may just say, you know what, fuck your policy, I gotta do this. There's not going to be many of those, I don't think, but there may be 1 or 2. So anyway, unfortunately for me and Michael, many hours of footage and recording of Princess Evangile, unfortunately, will disappear.
All that time for nothing.
Unfortunately. So if anybody is watching this video and you want to watch what I have done of my Princess Evangile playthrough, I suggest you go back and watch it now. I will keep it up. Let's say, when do I get home from work? I get home from work tomorrow around 10:30 my time. UK time. Yeah, GMT, Greenwich Mean Time. Midnight tomorrow. Midnight on the 3rd, let's say. A minute past midnight on the 3rd is when those videos will be gone. So the 3rd of August. Sorry. I actually bit my tongue a minute ago. I bit my tongue a minute ago. Yeah, sorry. Anyway, yes, the 3rd of August, those videos will be gone. A minute past midnight on the 3rd of August, those videos will be gone forever. So I suggest if you want to watch them, you watch them now. Leave me comments on them. Like Dano says here in the description of the video, I don't want to see any free Dano, free Adam hashtags. No hashtag Mangagamer sucks. Nothing like that. Because Mangagamer as a company, they're awesome. I love them. I do. I love them. Like Colin is like, I can't click that next window. If I do, this video's gonna be big doo-doos. Yeah, I mean, I love them as a company because they have taken some great visual novels, some risky ones too. Michael will tell you that because we've played it through that we haven't recorded for YouTube. We played through a couple, and they're risky as hell. Yeah, but we love them as a company. We love them. They're great. So please do not hate on Mangagamer. At the end of the day, I have a feeling their hands are tied because at the same time, there's a lot of games companies that have YouTube policies about their video games. And there's nothing that we can do about it except play ball. I guess, unfortunately, which sucks. Which leads me onto one other thing that I would like to mention in this video. as Colin mentioned on one of his videos, he had an incident with a company called Remove Your Media LLC. As Michael knows, I release trailers of upcoming playthroughs. The Princess Evangile Double Happiness one will also be disappearing. About 24 hours after the Wagamama High Spec trailer went up, about 24 hours, 25 hours, give or take, there was a copyright strike on that video from Remove Your Media LLC. I disputed this because I don't make money. I do give props to the company, which, you know, I feature their product. I did also send an email to the group that translated it. I can't remember which group translated it because I've sent quite a few emails out to groups the last couple of weeks to ask for permission to do recordings and stuff, because I'm trying to do this legitimately as possible now. In the future, when I do monetize my videos, I want to be able to do this as legitimately as possible, you know, because that's just the way it should go. As Michael and Tristan would say, if you're going to do this kind of thing, do it properly. Do it
right.
100%, do it right, don't do it at all. So that's what we're doing. The only time that rule can be slightly bent or broken is when it's a fan translation of a visual novel. It's slightly different.
Mm-hmm. Because
there's technically no real copyright holdings for that visual novel outside of Japan. Say what you want about that, but that's a legality. That may be,
it's a loophole.
It's kind of a loophole. Yeah, it's a loophole. Call it what you will, but it's a loophole that I'm gonna make use of, because who wouldn't? So anyway, please, again, don't blame Mangagamer. They're playing by the same kind of rules we have to play. They're just having to reiterate those rules from the Japanese companies, possibly. So anyway, like I said, minute past midnight on the 3rd of August, my Princess Evangile playthrough will disappear from YouTube for good. I will not be archiving the episodes. They will be deleted. They will be gone. Unless Michael would like to try to download them and keep them, that's up to him. He does have the right to do so. I know you don't have actual access to my channel, Michael, but I'm letting you use like one of those YouTube web page video downloaders. If you want to use one of those to download my videos, that's up to you. Whether you do or don't, I'm not going to stop you. For 90% of those, you were a co-host anyway, so please, if you want to save them for purposes...
I say we make our own fucking loopholes. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah, well, that's not going to happen.
What? You know Japanese. You could make a couple.
I could do untranslated playthroughs of visual novels, yes, but you see, there's not a loophole.
Well, I meant...
You
said fan translations.
Well, yeah, but... trying to sit here and translate a whole line of text from Japanese into English, I mean, imagine... You know what I'm like. I stick to 25, 35-minute videos, right?
Yeah.
Imagine if I was to read a line of text and then translate it, that you'd probably double the amount of time it takes for me to do an episode, so let's not go there. Because trust me, I've already done test recordings with just me doing that, because I wanted to do Shuffle Essence Plus before it was released on... 2 of the routes were released on Steam. I sat here and did that on my own, and it was nothing but a pain in the ass. A 25-minute video took like almost an hour. Just because I said every line of text, and I was unsure of a couple lines, so I had to check my dictionary to make sure I got it right. So yeah, it's a pain in the ass. Too much of a pain in the ass. So fan-translated visual novels for now, and a couple of others. I will also mention about the fact that I am rethinking... I'm thinking about redoing a couple visual novels that I've done in the past, mostly Noble Works. That's a ball breaker to Michael because of how many episodes we did. He liked it, but he didn't like how many episodes we did.
I liked it.
You just didn't like the amount of episodes we did.
Well, I was removed from a good chunk of them.
You weren't? Yeah, you were kind of being an idiot then. And to be fair, quite a few of those episodes you were also missing because of family stuff too.
Yeah.
And school and other things. But yes, I may redo that. I may go back and do a couple of others.
I got 20 days till college if you want to do anything.
Well, we'll see. Don't get me wrong, either tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow night and the night after, I'm going to sit here and we're going to do quite a few episodes of whatever I decide to do in the future. But
I'm here. What time is it for you now? Because it's currently 1 for me.
It's 9:15. So 21:14.
I'm just sitting here doing nothing.
There's an 8-hour difference, remember?
Yeah.
So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a small update / announcement video. I will be giving full props to Dano, aka Colin, for this video explaining everything because he pretty much did my job for me too. And now I'm checking emails just to make sure I don't get one from Mangagamer 2 because just to save my own bacon, basically. So yes, unfortunately, this is just going to be the case. We're going to have to delete some videos off my channel, which is going to hurt. It is going to hurt, but I'm going to do it. Like I said, if you want to watch what is my Princess Evangile playthrough, you have until a minute past midnight on the 3rd of August. A minute past midnight, I will literally go through every single video in the playlist, and I will delete the playlist, I will delete the video files from YouTube as a whole. They will be gone. Completely gone. Now, like I said, if Michael wants to archive them for purposes to him, he's allowed to do so because he's a co-host. Being a co-host of mine comes with little benefits like this. You don't get no monetization money, but you get little benefits like that. I don't make money on these videos, though, so definitely bite me on that one. But, yeah, anyway.
I could have the cat bite you. I'm not willing to get my neck broken.
Exactly. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, this is goodbye from me and Michael, and we hope to see you again on another episode of whatever it is we may do.
Well, I was thinking maybe we can give DOJ a try.
Give what?
You know, that GTA roleplay.
I don't even remember what the fuck that is.
Are you shitting me? That shit's getting really popular.
What game is that again?
GTA 5 roleplay, like the DOJ servers, Department of Justice.
Well, I can't record that, dumbass.
Why not?
I don't have recording stuff for that. I don't have capture cards.
Because you don't have it on PC.
No, I don't. No. When it comes to Grand Theft Auto, I'm an old-fashionist, dude. I play that on PS4.
Why not just hook up a controller to the PC?
Nah.
It's still $60, which means I can't buy it for you.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't ask you to anyway. Besides, I bought the game twice. I bought it brand new when it was on PlayStation 3, and then I bought it again when it was released for PlayStation 4. So quite frankly, Rockstar have had my money twice. They can fuck off for a third time. No, correction. If they want my money a third time for that game, they get on their knees and start sucking.
I release single player.
Yeah. So anyway, goodbye, ladies and gentlemen. We hope to see you again on another episode of whatever it is we may record.